What if I told you that your discomfort around people isn't merely a personal quirk, but a window into profound philosophical insights? This unease, often labeled as antisocial behavior or introversion, could actually stem from a deeper, more meaningful place. It reflects the tension between the external chaos of society and your internal desire for harmony and self-awareness. Throughout history, some of the greatest minds, the Stoics, have wrestled with this very challenge, exploring how the presence of others can influence our emotions, decisions, and ultimately, our peace of mind. Far from being a flaw, this discomfort can be a signal, a reminder to question your boundaries, your values, and the energy you allow into your life. By understanding this through the lens of Stoicism, you can transform these feelings into a pathway to greater clarity and tranquility, even amidst the noise of the world. Are you ready to embrace this journey and uncover what your discomfort is truly teaching you? Welcome back to Quotes and Relax 95. Today, we're exploring a topic that resonates deeply with many: the discomfort of being around others. Social interactions, while essential, can sometimes feel draining, overwhelming, or even frustrating. But why is that? Through the lens of Stoic philosophy, we'll uncover 5 insightful reasons behind these feelings. From the pressures of societal expectations to the fear of judgment, we'll explore how these challenges impact your emotional well-being and why solitude often feels like a refuge. More importantly, this video offers practical solutions inspired by timeless Stoic principles, helping you protect your inner peace while navigating complex social dynamics. Whether you're an introvert seeking validation or simply curious about why certain interactions leave you uneasy, this journey will equip you with tools to stay true to yourself. So grab a warm cup of tea, settle into a cozy space, and let's uncover the profound wisdom the Stoics have to offer. Reason 1. Overexposure to negative influences. Overexposure to negativity from others can profoundly impact your emotional well-being. Marcus Aurelius' wisdom: waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. B1 reminds us to shift focus from external negativity to internal strength. Constant exposure to complaints, gossip, or toxic attitudes can leave you feeling drained and uneasy, making it challenging to maintain emotional stability. Stoicism emphasizes that while you cannot control other people's behavior, you can control your response to it. To protect your peace, consider setting firm but polite boundaries. Redirect conversations toward constructive topics or gently distance yourself from those who consistently project negativity. This approach not only preserves your emotional energy, but also aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on your own actions and cultivating a resilient, positive mindset. By consciously deciding how much influence others have on your mental state, you regain control over your environment. Remember, the company you keep often shapes your thoughts and behavior. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you, as this fosters personal growth and a more fulfilling life. However, if avoiding negative people entirely isn't possible, such as in work or family settings, practice emotional detachment. This Stoic technique involves observing negativity without internalizing it, treating it as external noise that does not define or disturb your inner peace. Over time, this mindset will not only shield you from unnecessary stress, but also help you develop the strength to remain calm and composed even in challenging social situations. Reason 2. Fear of judgment. One of the most common reasons people avoid social interactions is the deep-rooted fear of being judged. This fear often stems from placing excessive value on how others perceive us, which can lead to anxiety and self-doubt. Epictetus wisely teaches, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In Stoicism, The emphasis is on controlling your response rather than worrying about external opinions. The judgments of others are beyond your control, and thus, they hold no real power over your inner peace. By detaching from the need for external validation, you reclaim your autonomy and focus on what truly matters, living in alignment with your values. A practical Stoic exercise is to practice self-affirmations, such as reminding yourself, "What others think of me is their business, not mine." Over time, this mindset fosters resilience, helping you prioritize virtue and personal growth over the impossible task of pleasing everyone. By embracing this perspective, you transform fear of judgment into a liberating indifference to external noise. Furthermore, fear of judgment often blinds us to the reality that most people are too preoccupied with their own concerns to judge us as harshly as we imagine. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes this in Meditations. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This insight reminds us that much of the judgment we fear is a projection of our own insecurities, not an actual reflection of others' thoughts. To overcome this fear, adopt the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, or imagining worst-case scenarios. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen if someone judges me unfairly? You'll often realize that the outcomes are trivial or manageable. By reframing judgment as inconsequential to your character and virtue, you can build the courage to face social interactions with confidence and clarity. Ultimately, the only opinion that truly matters is your own, rooted in self-respect and the pursuit of a virtuous life. Reason 3. Misaligned values. Seneca's timeless advice, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you," underscores a critical insight into human relationships. Often, the discomfort we feel in social settings is not simply about the act of being around others, but about the deeper clash of values and priorities. When we surround ourselves with individuals whose principles contradict our own, or whose actions lead us away from our goals, it creates a sense of unease, even dissonance, within us. Stoicism teaches us to be deliberate in our associations, choosing companions who uplift, challenge, and inspire us to grow into better versions of ourselves. Such relationships are rooted in mutual respect and shared purpose, fostering an environment where personal and collective virtues can flourish. By aligning with those who embody the qualities we aspire to, we not only find greater comfort in their company, but also reinforce our journey toward inner peace and self-mastery. Think back to a moment when you had an engaging conversation with someone who shared your values, beliefs, or passions. Perhaps it was a discussion about Stoicism, personal growth, or a topic that resonates deeply with you. Afterward, you felt energized, uplifted, and motivated, as if the conversation had fueled your mind and spirit. You likely experienced a sense of connection, as if you were both aligned in your worldview, leaving the interaction feeling more empowered and clear-minded. On the other hand, think of a time when you spent time with someone who didn't share your values or interests. Instead of feeling energized, you might have felt drained, frustrated, or disconnected, as the conversation might have left you questioning your own beliefs or forcing you to engage in superficial exchanges that lacked depth. These contrasting experiences highlight how deeply our values impact the quality of our interactions and how essential it is to seek out relationships that nourish and align with our inner principles, a concept rooted deeply in Stoic philosophy. Reason 4. Overcommitment to social obligations. The Stoics emphasize the importance of moderation in all aspects of life. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, often reminded himself that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This wisdom holds particularly true when we consider the overwhelming nature of modern social commitments. In today's world, we are constantly pulled in different directions by invitations, expectations, and obligations, which can quickly lead to burnout. The Stoic approach teaches us that we must control what we can, our time and energy, and not succumb to external pressures. By learning to say no to commitments that don't align with our values or don't contribute to our well-being, we can focus on what truly matters. Instead of spreading ourselves thin, it's far more fulfilling to nurture a few meaningful relationships that bring us genuine connection and peace. This Stoic practice not only preserves our energy, but also allows us to cultivate deeper, more rewarding interactions, creating a more balanced and purposeful life. By embracing the Stoic principle of moderation, we can approach social obligations with greater intentionality. The constant urge to be everywhere and do everything often comes from a place of fear. Fear of missing out or being judged for not participating. However, the Stoics teach us that true strength lies in exercising control over our own actions and priorities, not in trying to meet everyone else's expectations. When we consciously choose the events and relationships that truly add value to our lives, we experience less stress and more fulfillment. The Stoic practice of setting boundaries helps to preserve our mental and emotional well-being, allowing us to engage in social situations from a place of calm, clarity, and purpose, rather than out of obligation. Ultimately, by valuing quality over quantity in our social interactions, we align ourselves with a path that fosters both inner peace and genuine connection, creating space for the things that truly nourish our soul. Reason 5. Lack of solitude. Seneca, a key Stoic philosopher, deeply valued the power of solitude, stating, "Retire into yourself as much as possible." In today's fast-paced world, constant social interactions can overwhelm us, leaving little room for personal reflection or inner growth. Without moments of solitude, you risk losing touch with your own thoughts and values, which are crucial for emotional stability and clarity. Solitude isn't about feeling lonely or detached from others. Rather, it's an intentional practice that allows you to recharge, reflect, and make better decisions. By scheduling regular alone time, whether through journaling, meditation, or simply taking time to breathe, you create space for self-awareness and growth. Treat this time as sacred, just as you would any important meeting or commitment, because it provides the mental clarity and inner peace necessary to thrive in a noisy world. By embracing solitude, you begin to separate yourself from the distractions and expectations of others, allowing for a deeper connection with your own mind and emotions. This time allows you to evaluate your thoughts, question your actions, and reassess your goals, all of which are essential for personal development. The Stoics understood that true wisdom comes from introspection and the ability to detach from external chaos. When you regularly seek solitude, you're not avoiding people, but instead giving yourself the space to align with your inner values, making your interactions with others more meaningful and grounded. Remember, solitude is an essential tool for self-mastery. It's where your mind can rest, recharge, and regain focus to handle life's challenges with greater resilience. Now, it's your turn. Take a moment to reflect. Which of these reasons for avoiding social situations resonates most with you? Have you ever faced challenges like feeling overwhelmed in crowds, fearing judgment, or simply preferring solitude? We all encounter moments where our social discomfort feels overpowering, but the principles of Stoicism offer valuable insights into how we can manage and even transform these feelings. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let's start an open conversation on how Stoic philosophy can help us navigate the complexities of our emotions. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up subscribe to Quotes and Relax 95, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next philosophical deep dive. Together, we can learn how to cultivate inner peace and embrace the wisdom of Stoicism in our everyday lives. In a world constantly filled with noise, distractions, and societal pressures, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and disconnected from your own sense of peace. The Stoic philosophers, however, provide us with a timeless refuge, a sanctuary of tranquility that can shield us from external chaos. It's perfectly normal to feel uneasy in social situations, as these emotions are part of the human experience. What truly matters is how we respond to these feelings. Instead of allowing them to control us, the Stoics teach us to use these moments as opportunities for personal growth and self-reflection. By embracing the discomfort and recognizing it as a part of our journey, we can protect our inner calm. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. When we choose to cultivate thoughts that are virtuous and grounded in wisdom, our actions and reactions naturally follow suit. This mindset allows us to face life's challenges with resilience and perspective. So, as you navigate the complexities of the world, remember to remain strong, wise, and stoic in your approach. Let your thoughts lead the way, and peace will follow.